Angered by new decor? I've mentioned in the previous stories about our family home being haunted, mostly passively. However, in the past few months, activity seems to be picking up again rapidly. My family have always joked about ghosts in the home. My dad usually humors us, but is mostly a skeptic. However, even he has admitted to hearing things and experiencing unexplained phenomena over the past few weeks. The only thing different in our home now is that we've updated our halls. For the past 16 years or so, we've had the same blue carpet. However, we replaced it with hardwood flooring last month. Our halls are relatively long with high ceilings, so when people walk along the hardwood floor, it's pretty unmistakable. Recently, my whole family has complained of hearing footsteps coming along the hall, but nobody appears. They often stop just short of a bedroom door or midway down the hall. They can be heard in the new and old section of our house. Although we have heard footsteps before, they've become more frequent and pronounced since we updated the flooring. Which is strange because surely ghosts aren't actually interacting with the specific flooring we have down. As part of the updates, we installed lights along the skirting boards, lining the stairs. One morning, I had already left for work. The rest of my family were asleep. It was only my dad awake. He was stood in our downstairs hallway when one of the lights flew at him with great force and shattered on the floor next to him. Our staircase is slightly curved, so it would be difficult for anything to fall directly to the bottom. Never mind with such force that it would break. We've remained unable to explain this as the light was stuck to the wall pretty well, and nobody was near it. None of the other lights are even loose. Until now, I've been the only family member who has witnessed things being thrown or dropped. This activity usually only happens in my bedroom. I've seen perfume bottles, candles, and even books thrown across my room on rare occasions. The fact that it was my dad who witnessed this is very strange, as he's entirely oblivious to most things and would usually just write things off. Our dog also began acting strangely. He's a very quiet and passive dog, but recently he's been pacing the hall, barking and growling. He frequently sits on a step towards the bottom of our stairs and growls at nothing. We originally thought maybe he didn't like the flooring. He often slides on it and makes an awful lot of noise when he walks on it. But he's getting worse. Often standing in the hall barking, whining, and growling at nothing for extended periods of time. The dog usually sleeps downstairs at night. He only gets up when he hears one of us coming down for breakfast, but recently he's been getting up and running to the living room door between 2 to 5 a.m., as if he hears one of us coming downstairs. But we're all still upstairs in bed. I've been awake unwell in my room for a few nights now, and I've heard this happen multiple times. I've also came downstairs to the kitchen to let the dog out to the garden one last time at night about 1 a.m. and heard what sounded like something tapping on different appliances, moving through the room. But there was nothing there when I turned. I wonder if somehow we've annoyed the ghosts by changing the house so slightly. The last time we had major activity was shortly after we built the new section of the house. My brother swore he saw a lady downstairs who yelled at him to get to his bed. Does anyone else have experiences of ghosts being made more active by home renovations, or is it just a coincidence? Is it likely that things will continue to get worse?